People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hey folks, Howlers here, I'm back. A lot of people have been asking, where have I been? Why haven't I been putting up any videos over the past month? Yeah, it's been over a month since I put a video up. Here's the main reason why. Let's check it out, guys. Oh man, that's just the trailer for The Witcher 3. Dude, I love this game so much. So, basically what happened is, tail end of April, I got the really good idea of, yeah, I can't afford to buy any new games, so I'll go back to one of my old games, and I decided to replay The Witcher 3 for the second time. Reinstalled everything, had to install all the DLC, the expansions, the Blood and Wine, and the other one, and got stuck into it. Totally forgot how big this game is, and for anyone who's played The Witcher, they'll know it takes over your life. This is one of my all-time favourite games on the PlayStation 4 to date. It's insane how good this game is. I'm still playing it a month later. I did go out recently and buy a handful of new games that I missed from last year when I was away in Asia. So I did take a bit of time out to play them. But I am going to go back to it. I am going to go finish it for the second time. which does include the 2 expansion passes. I've got a bit of gameplay here of where I'm up to at it at the minute. So over that, I'm just going to be doing a general review of the game and what I actually think of it. Dude, I love this game so much. It is amazing. It's so good. Can you think of a better game on the PlayStation 4? You probably can. If you don't like The Witcher, that's fine. But for me, fuck, I love this game. It's so good. I can't stop saying that. It's just how much I love this game. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's look at a bit of gameplay. Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, so obvious spoilers ahead here, guys. This is my second playthrough of this game, and I will be talking about things that happen late on in the game, as I'm pretty far ahead of the main storyline. So if you haven't played it and you don't want to know spoilers, you've been warned. Okay, so this is New Game Plus. You get level cap of 100. I'm about level 83 at the minute. I've found Ciri. I'm going to go kill one of Eridan's generals. I cannot remember his name at the minute. Triss and Yen are trying to find the Sorceress's Lodge. Everyone's in Novigrad, trying to make the final preparations for like the final assault against the Wild Hunt. As far as I'm aware of, I have done every side mission there is up to this point. Everything is done. I literally just have the main mission to finish now. I have all the crafted Witcher gear. With New Game Plus, you get legendary mastercrafted Witcher gear. It has a level of 87 on it, it's really, really good armor. So I've got a wee while to go until I get it. I haven't touched any of the DLC yet. I've done a couple of the random missions that you got as like standalone missions that came with the DLC, but when it comes to the actual companions and the expansion DLC, I haven't touched any of them yet. I tried to start one of them a while ago. It was a recommended level. Oh, it was recommended level 80, I think, and I was a level 76. Thought it would have been fine. No, got my ass completely handed to me. So yeah, this video is literally just gonna be why do I absolutely love this game, apart from it's not just me going on and saying this game is absolutely amazing and it's really, really good. I kind of want to give a reason why I love this game and why it's taken over my complete life for the past month or so. So before The Witcher came out, I had never played any of the Witcher games. I never played the second one on the Xbox 360. Never played the original on the PC. I saw the trailers for it, like that one we saw earlier on, and immediately thought, whoa, this looks really, really good. It looks like totally my type of game. Third person role playing, adventure, collecting. I love anything to do with kind of witchcraft and sorcery and the whole kind of mystical side of things. I absolutely love that. So I thought, right, yeah, definitely a game I would be interested in. I was working in a video game store at the time when this came out. A guy came in with it, I think maybe 2 days after it was launched. I got talking to him about it, and he was a huge fan. He really, really, really enjoyed it. He just needed the money for at that time, so he sold it into us in the shop. Talking to him and talking to a couple of other guys in the shop, I was like, yeah, why not? I'm gonna go give it a go. And bought it there and then. With this game, it comes with all those wee extras in the game that came free with it as well. And you get the free DLC that comes with it. Like, I think Project Ciri released 16 free DLC with the game. You didn't have to buy Season Pass or anything for it. You just got it free with the game. I did then go on and buy the Season Pass so I could get the 2 expansion passes. Highly, highly worthwhile. And yeah, played it through, absolutely adored it the first time around. This game took over my life the first time I played it, and it's now taken it over the second time I played it. With this type of game, because it's so interactive, all your choices will change the ending of the game. They change the ending of different segments of the game. Couple of things that I have done in this playthrough, have totally changed the game. The Red Baron, I saved his wife in my first playthrough. This playthrough, I did save her, but she was dying in the end. So instead of the Red Baron and his wife going off to live far away, he ended up hanging himself in the second playthrough, and it was kind of a bit of a shocker. I was like, oh crap, I've clearly done something wrong earlier on in the game. So I'm trying to be a bit more careful this time, as I've gotten into the later stages of the game, because you always want to get that perfect ending, of course. The big draw to me with this game is those characters and the interaction that you have with those individual characters. Geralt of Rivia has to be one of the best characters I've ever come across in a game. Massive sweeping statement there, but he is such a good character. I think he's so well written. The voice actor that plays him does it brilliantly as well. The only other character that I would say that comes close to him is, or if not better than him, is Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series. Just those two characters are so well written. There's so much of a deep backstory to them each. It is so good. And each of the characters that you meet along Geralt's journey, be it Yennefer, Ciri, Volton, Vesemir, they're all riddled with backstory. They have got so much detail to them, and so much detail to their characters and how they're acted across when the game was being made. It just sucks you into this game so much. And the way that you can influence those relationships with the characters in them as you play through the game is really fun, really interactive. When it comes to the other characters, I will say, in this game that you come across, that will be the creatures, if not the villains, in this game. The vast array of monsters and fiends and creatures and animals that you come across in this game are absolutely brilliant and so well done. And that comes into part with the combat system as well. I guess I must jump. That each and every single creature or monster that you come across has a different defense and offense, and you have to learn those and how to be able to counteract them, be it with simple dodging, reeling away from attacks, or using your oils on your blades to weaken their defenses, and so on and so forth. And it becomes a real kind of fine art to knowing those different elements of the game and being able to master each of those different elements. They're going to really kind of put you in the driver's seat of how you want to play this game. And there's some of the monsters that you'll come across as well that you may go on a hunt to try and kill one of these monsters, and then, but when you actually come to them, you find out that, okay, they're not actually that bad, they're not vicious, they're not harmful to others. So you have to make that choice there and then, whether to kill them or to spare them. And that happens quite often in the game as well, because the Witchers, not just Geralt, all of the Witchers kind of have this really bad reputation that they just go, they kill monsters and they take people's money and that's it. They don't really have a soul or a heart when it comes to it, but Geralt really does show the other side to it, that he does have that softer side, that he does let werewolves and godlings and trolls just live their day-to-day lives, as long as they're not hurting humans and innocents, he is quite happy to let them go by their way and just live a normal life, so to speak, which I find just creates a deeper element to Geralt's character and who he is as a character within the game, and how that then influences the characters around him, like some of the other people in the towns, that sort of thing. Now this part I did have to edit it for YouTube, of course. Some of the elements to The Witcher are slightly graphic, to say the least. Not completely appropriate for the YouTube audiences out there. One of the great things about this game though is that there is the side story that goes on with Geralt, with Ciri, and her story to what actually happened to her. This game starts off with Geralt trying to find Ciri, and throughout the game you play through flashbacks to Ciri's story and what actually happened to her. And you get to play as Ciri, which is a really, really nice touch to games. I love when games actually do that. They have like a secondary character that you actually get to play as, and I find them really, really interesting to see how they actually play out.
Now, I can't talk about The Witcher and not talk about the scenery, the landscape, and the soundtrack to the game, because it is incredible. They're the one thing that really, really draw you into this game. I mean, just look at it. It's stunning. This game is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. For a game that's only a year, 2 years old, it's absolutely stunning. It's games like this and how beautifully crafted and well designed it is just makes me feel so lucky to be able to be a gamer in this day and age, where we get to sit and play on our TVs the games that look this impressive and really, really just draw you into it just by looking at it. It's so beautiful, so finely detailed, be it the blades of grass, the details and like the thatched roofs. It's so well detailed, so well done, and the music too as well. It just goes with it so perfectly. Each area that you visit within The Witcher, be it Novigrad, Velen, Skellige or Kaer Morhen, has their own individual soundtrack to it which matches those landscapes. For me, Skellige has to be the best place on the entire map. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful with those deep, deep red sunsets, and the music that's being played here is really, really beautiful too, and it just sets the tone for the full game. This is one of those games that whilst I was playing it, I was going from one location to the next, and the music is playing over it. My parents actually came into my room and said, "What are you listening to? The music's really, really nice." And yeah, it's a flippin' video game. The music's that good, and it affects people in different ways. For me, it just sucked me straight into the game. I totally forget where I am, what I'm playing, and you think, "Oh yeah, I'll only play a game for like an hour." Yet 3 days later, you're still playing it. Absolutely fantastic. I cannot stress how beautiful this game is, and it just I'm so impressed by it. So impressed by it. With Skellige as well. You know, I'm from Northern Ireland, and when you go to Skellige, you meet the villagers of Skellige, and they have that strange mix between Irish and Scottish accent, and their ancestry is clearly heavily influenced in Norse mythology, which I have an absolute passion for as well. So that kind of just made me love it all the more, be it with their crazy accents, and the whole Viking Norse feel that I had to them as well, and the really brutish nature that was Skellige and different islands you go to in Skellige. Absolutely fantastic. Whereas you go to Novigrad and you have this massive expanse of a city which is teeming with life and people, and the different markets you can go to, and the violence of the witch hunters and the persecution that's going on in Novigrad.
And again, being from Northern Ireland, it rains constantly, so yeah, Novigrad feels quite at home where it's raining every single day in that flipping city.
So yeah, The Witcher 3, I mean, I could talk about that game for on and on and on and on and on. But I kind of noticed the timeline on this video while I was making it, and I thought, yeah, it's getting a bit on. So if you've made it this far, I thank you. I commend you. Definitely one of the best games I've played on the PlayStation 4. I still thoroughly enjoy it. It still surprises me, even though this is my second playthrough. Would I recommend it to any gamers out there? Of course I would. If you like strategy, if you like third-person role-playing, if you like the fantasy elements to any type of game, it is fantastic. Huge gameplay to it. This will take over your life, big time. It's such a good game. Will they make another? I hope so. I really hope so. There's talk that Netflix have, I think it's Netflix have picked it up for like a TV series now. Project CD Red have given them license, and they're going to be working with them. I hope to God that they cast a decent actor as Geralt, and Yen and Ciri. Yeah, I'll hold my thoughts on that until it's actually been released. Fingers crossed it's good, that's all I can say. Will Project CD Red make another? Who knows? They're currently working on their new game, which has been in development for, I heard it's been developed for like 10 years. Was it Cyberpunk 2099, I think it's called? Which looks really good, but I think we'll be waiting a while for it. E3 is coming up next weekend. Who knows? Maybe they'll make an announcement. I doubt it, but we can live in hope. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my ranting and raving about how much I love The Witcher 3. I'm gonna go back and play a bit more Witcher. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video, guys.